Go.
Hello, hi, howdy, everyone. What's cooking? Other than Russ. Welcome back to the JAMSports Podcast.
Skip Bayless just perked his head up. Whoa, did someone say Cooper Rush?
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna be going over the our picks from last week, and our picks for week 7.
Yeah, it's going to be a shorter one today.
We just got finished with a recording with Urinating Tree, so that'll be its own separate thing. We're gonna do this now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload this quickly, and then we'll go do the Urinating Tree afterward. And then,
Put that up separately, but man, it was great to get to speak to him. He was a great dude.
Super
Great dude,
dope.
good time.
Love Urinating Tree. Anyway, let's get Bears Commanders. I had the Bears winning. That was incorrect.
I also had the Bears, and so did May, right?
May had the Bears.
We
as
forget
well.
to keep.
Yeah.
May I have your
these
picks?
written down.
May I have your picks? I have your
Okay.
picks.
Yikes. That game was a yikes.
It was really bad. It was so bad. Next game, we're going to have Jack talk about it. Giants-Ravens. I watched the first half, got pissed off that my Niners were losing, and quit streaming it. Apparently, some dope things happened at the end, so Jack,
All
away.
aboard the motherfucking Shane train. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful win at the end there. They won ugly. They keep winning ugly. 5-1. Beat former MVPs, beat former number 1 seeds. I don't know what's happening, but I love watching
I
it.
think the Giants' staple is just winning ugly, but winning nonetheless.
This is true.
yeah.
But they haven't done that for like 10 years.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
But at 5-1, I don't even know what to say, man. This team sucks talent-wise. Like objectively, this roster is gutted from last year's roster, right? But they're getting the most out of their guys. These coaches are insanely good. And the defense, when they needed to make plays, they made plays. I mean, yeah, they benefited from a few calls going their way and not going the other way. None of them were egregious, but it's that kind of thing that shakes down to luck a little bit. Lamar had the botched snap, and then he threw the pick because he was trying to force it. But, Kayvon Thibodeau sealed it fair and square on that strip sack. Saquon Barkley sat down, didn't get a chance to get jetsed the way the Browns did earlier. It was one of those things where, unlike the Packers game, I was calm. Like, somehow I was confident that the defense was going to pull it off. I wasn't calm, like, in an absolute sense. But for me watching a Giants game, I was calm. I had faith, and that is comforting for this team. Daniel Jones is playing well these last few weeks. This defense is showing up, and I am loving life as a Giants fan right now.
That was in Lambeau too, correct?
The Packers game?
Yeah.
No, it was in London. But the Packers were the quote-unquote home team.
Oh, okay.
But that's all I have to say. I'm feeling great right now. I don't care if they lose the rest of the season, honestly. I would have pegged them at, not doing too much better than 5 wins coming in. I mean, didn't I have them as like a top 5 pick?
Yeah.
I'm flying on fucking cloud 9 right now. I'm loving life.
That makes one of us.
Stinky Blue New York team.
Hey, fuck it. Call us the worst 5-1 team ever. Stinky Blue New York team. I don't care.
No, that's
we're having fun.
What? No, that's the 11-0 Steelers from 2020.
This is true. Anyway.
All right, so next game, Jaguars Colts. I picked the Jags. I got that wrong. Jack and May both got that one right. Thoughts?
Let's go.
No.
Colts looked bad for a bit there, but they came back. They got it. Good for them.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, see, this one wasn't in Jacksonville, so
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
By the way, Giants go to Jacksonville next week. I'm scared.
No, I remember the shit post that I made, and I'm serious about this, Jack. It would literally, I cannot see a more textbook peak Giants than you winning all these games and then losing to the Jags. That is the textbook definition of peak Giants.
Oh, for sure. But unlike most years, I would not care, right? The Jaguars are technically favored by Vegas. We've been riding so high. Like, if they lose, so what? We're 5-2. I would have been grateful to be 2-5 right now coming into this season. right?
Yeah.
Like I am at that point where I do not care. Everything that happens this season is gravy.
Young Gravy?
Least
No.
depressed New York
He was
Giants
at
fan.
Pitt recently.
Watch your mama's
Anyway,
Young Gravy is coming.
dude, life has been miserable. I deserve happiness, okay?
All right, next game, Pats, Browns, me, Jack, and
Yeah, we all
May
got it.
all picked the Pats over the Browns. It was a blowout. May, let's talk about it.
It was not. It was. I would like to point out that game was not a blowout, and there was a point in the fourth quarter where the Browns almost came back. The problem was not the Patriots. The problem was the Browns. Listen, this is. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the Browns are the Cleveland Browns, and they had the opportunity. We went back and forth for a minute, and then they almost got a fumble recovery, and then at one point they kicked I think they punted, and their punt returner dropped the punt. We got a fumble out of it, and then at that point, once the Browns were kind of like down on themselves, we scored like 14 points in a quarter, and then it just became game, and they couldn't really do anything about it. Shout out to Jacoby Brissett. He played average. He threw like an interception on like the second or third play of the game. He didn't look terrible, but I don't think he was going to carry that team at all by any means. We did a really good job. Bailey looked average to above average. You can't even say average. I'll say above average just because I think it was like 73% completion, 300 yards, something like that. Offensive line looked very good. Isaiah Wynn keeps getting worse. If we replace him, we will actually have I would say, average, decent offensive line. Defense looked phenomenal. And Ramondre Stevenson is literally, I live by Ramondre Stevenson now. That is my dog. That guy literally lives for yard after catch, and it's amazing. That's all I have to say. We got a good win. I preferred Jacoby Brissett over he who shall not be named. Shout out to Jacoby Brissett and his career. Hope it keeps going well. That was it. Good win, and we play the Bears. And unlike the 49ers, we're going to get the job done. So
all I gotta say is Devo's better at Ramondre Stevenson at Yak, so please pipe down before you're the Yak King. Anyway,
wait.
What's up?
Bailey Zappi and Daniel Jones over the last 3 weeks, top 2 in completion percentage over expected.
Is this going to be
Rush
at
and
Alex
Baker Mayfield, way down there at the bottom.
Damn.
So, narrative ball, as a Giants fan who has a lot of respect for my guy May. Cooper Rush sucks. Daniel Jones is great over these 3 weeks. Let's run with it. I don't care.
I genuinely thought this was going to be a Jimmy Garoppolo or Trey Lance riding the bench meme, and I was surprised by the outcome, and I enjoyed the joke.
Narrative
ball.
ball.
Now that I want to die. Bengals, Saints. I picked the Bengals. May picked the Bengals. Did Jack pick the Bengals?
I got it wrong.
Jack picked the Saints. That was
one of my good friends is a Saints
shitty.
fan, and that one hurt.
Why would you ever take the Saints when Jameis Winston is not playing healthy?
It was
Andy
Dalton.
I know it was Dalton, but I'm saying the only way they're going to win is if Jameis
They
is
almost
playing.
did.
They
It was
almost
a close
did.
game.
It was a close game, but it's Andy Dalton.
Anyway, speaking of close games, one that none of us got.
Yeah, the Bucks and Steelers. That's crazy. I think everyone and their mothers expected that the Bucks would beat the Steelers.
Hey, May.
What's Gucci
Where are the Steelers
Poochie?
gone to?
Oh, they're going to go Super Bowl. Steelers go Super Bowl.
Thank you.
I wish the king was here to say it.
That was an interesting game. Pickett
Trubisky going out and winning that game was the last thing I expected ever.
Yeah.
I expect the entire secondary was out. TJ Watt's obviously still out. Once Pickett goes down, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I was ready to quit on that team for a bit there, and then holy shit, they won a game.
Fire Matt Canada, but he won't actually get fired the Steeler way.
Yeah.
Next game. I don't want to talk about it, but it's Niners Falcons, and I think we all
got
Niners
this
over
wrong.
the Falcons. what the fuck happened? I mean, it happens when your defense is beyond fucked, but like,
You let up
get
more
your
points to the
shit
Falcons
together,
with an
Shanahan.
injured
What?
defense. You let up more points to the Falcons with an injured defense than the Steelers let up to the Bucks with a similarly injured defense. And the 49ers' depth is better than the Steelers' depth.
I'd agree with
So
that, but
can
also,
we?
like, what the fuck,
No, I have a
man?
question.
No.
I
I want to speak on this first. The Niners' offense, our receivers dropped not one, but 2 fucking touchdowns. One of them being the greatest fucking throw I've ever seen Jimmy throw in a game. Dropped by Ray McLeod. Right?
Ray, Steeler legend.
So, I'm pissed. So,
Yeah.
May, what was your question?
I made this meme earlier in our group chat. Why is it that you can fucking demolish contenders, but when it comes to non-contenders, you guys are like the Super Mario skeleton falling over meme?
The Bears,
don't
the
get
Falcons, the fucking Broncos.
what. Listen, I give you
so
credit where credit is due. You destroy really good teams. You humiliate them. Why is it that like? Why do you? I don't get it. Why can't you guys? No offense. Why can't you beat good teams? This is genuine, not a troll.
To be honest, we normally are the opposite. So I don't know what the fuck is going on this year, but Jesus, man, get your shit together, Shanahan. Yeah, it's whatever.
Another one we all got wrong.
Packers Jets. Aaron,
Packers!
what are you doing, buddy?
What happened?
Now I'm really pissed off that I didn't watch Tom Grossi's stream and only watched like little bits and pieces after the game ended. But damn, the Zach Wilson is 3-0.
Yeah, and Zach Wilson also looked horrible that game.
He's also 3-0.
I will put that out there. No, yeah,
He's
he
also
wins games,
3-0.
but the Packers beat themselves a lot more than the Jets really went out and beat them there. That was
Real.
ugly.
I think the funniest part about all that is me and my dad and my uncle were joking about that game, and we came up with this joke where there was obviously some crazy delusional Jets fan living out in New Jersey who like, I fucking love the Jets. They can't be beaten by nobody, and he gets laughed out of all the bars when he said we're gonna destroy the Packers, and that
Yup.
guy was actually right.
No, that definitely happened. That definitely happened.
Like that one guy that everyone laughed at, he's walking over, hey, Aaron Ho, come on, he's a bum. Like he's just laughing at people now.
Speaking of bums.
Damn.
Kirk Cousins? No, I'm kidding.
No, I was thinking Skylar Thompson. I mean,
Yeah.
you're doing your best, but God.
No, he's ass.
He left the game early, though. Teddy Bridgewater honestly put together a decent game. Coming back after not really practicing, but Vikings take it. May, you were wrong.
I like Teddy Bridgewater. I just want to say that I think he's a pretty good guy. I think that me and Alex last year had a talk about, and I think that was he your pick, Alex? I'm pretty sure you said that he was like the most unlucky quarterback situation sort of thing. I think you said that once.
Yeah, he's one of them. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
so
Tyrod's the
You combine
most.
injuries
but yeah.
and teams he's been on, like chances that he hasn't gotten, he's been screwed.
Yeah, regardless of what happens, I'm rooting for Teddy Bridgewater. I wish him the best.
Because it's not like he was injury prone. It was just a freak thing.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next game, Rams Panthers. I picked
May.
the Rams.
Damn
May.
it, dude.
Bad man gone, didn't work. But
Damn it.
another bad man was gone this week. So I'm riding it again this week, but that's coming later.
Who wait.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Fucking
Okay.
what's his
We'll
face?
get to it.
Next, Seahawks Cardinals. I had the Seahawks. Jack at the Seahawks. Made the Seahawks. We all got it right.
Yeah.
Geno Smith
Cardinals
is a
kind of
god.
stinky.
Kyler's ass cheeks when a new video game is released. God, that took me so long to get that out.
Yeah, he went up to 2-47 on double XP weekends.
Dude, what the fuck, Kyler? Put down a video game for once.
Yep. 2-47.
Jesus Christ!
Did
man.
I picked Kyler, didn't I?
No, you picked the
No,
you picked the Seahawks.
You picked the Seahawks.
I did a good. Am I?
Yeah.
Good job.
You also did a
job.
good for the
I'm proud
next
of you.
game. Bills Chiefs. We all had the Bills. I think it's pretty obvious that the Bills are going to win that game. No
Well,
matter
it was
how
close.
good Mahomes
It was
is,
close. It wasn't
it
like
is
an
close.
obvious blowout.
Well, it is close, but the Bills are just the hottest team in the league right now, offensively and
Bills are
defensively.
insane.
They also just didn't give up they didn't give up a score in 13 seconds.
So
Oh my God.
They actually like held their. I think they got like was it a pick? Was it a fumble? I don't remember. They got a turnover.
Anyway,
So
would you say that Patrick Mahomes could have won that game not like handily, but like if there's a chance if he had Hill with him?
maybe
there's a chance.
there's a chance.
Um,
Hill's good
because that offense looks very different when you have Hill there. Not very different, but
Well,
it's a
yeah, it's one
slightly
of those
different
things-
It looks
style.
more. It's more like run the fucking ball deep. Go
It
deep.
gets more. There's much
It's
more
more
of an
ver-
explosive play potential because teams have to
Yeah.
space it out so much for Hill.
It's more vertical, is what it is.
Yeah, you have
Instead
to
of
you know,
like.
you have to
You have to
constantly
respect
move the you have to move the like two safeties up constantly just to just in case he gets like a quick run. But yeah, I just thought I was wondering because I didn't watch the game, but I saw the highlights, and so I was wondering. Like I thought to myself, if Hill was on it, I wonder if there was a potential where maybe he probably could have caught one or two good catches like deep in though. That's what I was thinking.
And don't forget, they also used him on like drags and stuff. Like he really did a lot for them. There were a
Yeah.
lot of games where he'd have well into double-digit receptions. Anyway, May, we were both wrong again. Alex had a
I
good
was
week
right
against
again.
us.
Eagles Cowboys.
I
picked
was riding the
Eagles.
Cooper Rush train as far as it could take those Cowboys.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck
But-
you do that.
The Cooper Rush train fell off the fucking tracks first half.
Bro, it crashed and burned
Exactly.
within the first like half.
Skip Bayless is hiding under his desk right now.
Right? The amount of Cowboys fans that they like went into the game like, wow, Rush is so good. You wish you had Cooper Rush. He might even be better than Dak. To, oh, you beat us, but we had our backup quarterback, guys. He's just a backup. You can't really
Yeah.
brag about that. You only
On the
lost by 9 points to a backup.
On the flip
Okay.
of a dime, they just went. Well, he's a backup, guys.
I'm glad they had that pocket excuse ready, but you can't brag about your backup and then use the backup as an excuse. Like you can't have both.
Yeah.
Speaking of pockets, the Cowboys' offensive line.
All right. So week 7 predictions.
Oh, and we all picked the Chargers, but that game's still going on as we speak.
Exactly. What is the score?
Anyway, 16-13 Broncos with the Chargers having the ball at about midfield. At this
If the
very
Chargers
moment.
lose this game, y'all can't tell me shit about the.
Oh wait, I
us
say about
losing to the
midfield. They're
Broncos.
actually at the 27. my
They're
bad.
27 or the opposing.
Denver's.
I'm pretty sure I picked the Chargers just because how
You did.
atrocious. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Anyway,
Let me tell you. If the freaking Chargers lose today, you can't talk shit to me about my 9 decisions to the Broncos. You can't.
Alex, who you got? Saints Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals. I don't know. This might be a bad pick. I might want to change my. Fuck it. Nope. I'm sticking with Kyler.
I got the Saints. The Cardinals have looked ugly, and after a heartbreaker against Cincinnati, they're due.
Yeah.
Go grab a win.
W challenge.
Meh.
I'm gonna pick Cardinals.
Damn, I'm on my own. All
No,
right.
I can't see. I do like Jameis. I prefer Kyler though.
You mean Andy
May?
Dalton, baby?
May. AFC North matchup: Ravens Browns. Who you got?
Ravens.
I don't know. So
I can't.
I
respect
also have the
Browns.
Ravens.
It's one of those things like the Cowboys. Like I can't respect them.
I can't
At
respect
all.
the Browns either. What I'm scared of is you saw how the Packers broke after losing to the Giants, and that
Yeah.
offense getting shut down at the very end of the game. They folded hard. If the
No, they did.
Ravens like completely fall apart after losing to, I mean, the New York fucking football Giants, baby. But like if the Ravens also fall
Super
apart,
Bowl revenge.
I can see the Browns winning, but I've got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens.
I'm gonna.
Next game.
Yeah.
Panthers Bucks. I have just switched my pick. I'm going to prove that Jack and May are wrong, and I'm going to be bad man gone. But it's going to take a week to take effect, which is week 7 when it's going to take effect. I'm taking their bit from last week. Bad man gone. I got Panthers over Bucks.
Alex, would you ever put money against Joe Montana?
Fuck no.
Like, would you ever put money on Michael Jordan losing?
Fuck no. If they're winning, if they're in the Super Bowl, I'm not gonna make what?
Then why in a game with no stakes against the Panthers are you betting against Tom?
Because look at how Tom plays in division.
Dog, Tom Brady is ass cheeks. Exactly.
But I also have the Bucks. I also have the Bucks,
Panthers.
to be clear.
I'm
the
gonna be
Panthers
honest.
are just such a bad roster, and they just lost Robbie Anderson, who wasn't exactly good for them, but like, he's a player. He has a pulse.
If the Panthers beat the Bucks, you guys are sucking at predictions because it's bad man gone week. 1 week after it.
All right. Anyway.
Bengals Falcons. I have the Bengals. Fuck the Falcons. They're shit.
I got the Falcons. Fuck the Bengals.
Stop. Jack,
I'm gonna pick Bengals.
Thank you.
I got the Falcons.
Shut the fuck
Go Birds.
up, Jack. Shut the
Go Birds.
Fuck up.
Go
Fuck them
Birds.
Fuck them Birds. Cowboys over Lions. I got the. Shit. Cowboys Lions.
I got the Cowboys.
Oh.
That defense is just good. Like, that defensive line is gonna drown Jared Goff.
I hate the fact that I have to pick the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys. But like,
fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys, one of those teams where like I don't think they're ever going to be ass cheeks, but they're never going to be good enough to do anything. But again, once Bill Belichick exposes a team, everyone kind of like perks their head up and takes notes. I don't think the Lions are going to be shit for the rest of the year. No offense to Lions, I kind of like the Lions because of Megatron and Barry.
Is Megatron on the team?
But no, what?
Is Megatron?
Listen, oh my god, shut up! I will pick the Cowboys, but I want to say obligatory fuck them and fuck Jerry Jones.
Good. Yeah, Jerry Jones just had some shit come out about him today. That was fucked up.
Remember when Dan Snyder says he has quote dirt on everyone in the league?
That's what it is. No, that would be funny though.
Giants, Jags. I got the Giants.
May.
I wanna say. Listen, okay, here's my difference between my brain and my heart. My heart and my soul wants to say the Jags just so I can laugh at you, Jag. I love you.
Pick the Jags. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Pick the Jags.
I will make this interesting, Jack. I will pick the Jags, and if they lose, I will donate $5 to the Salvation Army during the month of December.
We gotta hold him to this. We gotta hold him to this. This is recorded. I'm gonna clip this.
Okay. I'm not gonna show my face or anything. I'm a pretty private guy, but I will. I will put $5 Salvation Army in the month of December. I'll go to my grocery store. They have one of those Salvation Army bits. I will put a fiver in the pot.
I will have you know my pick was written down before this whole sequence. I wrote my picks all pre-game. I've got Jags over Giants.
Wait,
you're
what?
both wrong, bro. The Giants are winning.
So
I'm the real Giants fan.
I just did a double take. What?
Okay. I felt good about going into the Ravens game. Did I not pick the Packers over the Giants?
Okay.
When Alex thought I was wrong. If Alex is right, okay, great. I get to be happy about it. I get to come here and talk about how great the Giants did. But I've got a bad feeling. Like, things have been too good. And these Jags in Jacksonville, I mean, fucking like, it scares me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Jack, was I right again in the Packers game?
Yeah, you were right.
Was I right
also,
in the Ravens game?
I was also right in the Ravens game, but I will say I had a feeling with the Packers game that I had a feeling with the Packers game that if I picked the Giants would lose. If I picked the Packers, maybe the Giants would win because that's just my luck sometimes. So I'm picking the Jaguars because I have a bad feeling, and if I picked the Giants while having a bad feeling, I would have a worse feeling.
I think that I picked the Giants to win the past 5 weeks, and I've only lost one of those times. So.
Okay.
And it's versus the Cowboys.
Giants have also only lost one of those games.
Exactly. So I think I'm pretty safe.
Anyway,
ordering a taco. Would either of you want a taco?
Yes, please.
That's cute.
Packers Commanders. I have the Packers. Fuck the Commanders. Fuck Dan Snyder. You fucking toilet water bitch.
I can't. I cannot
really
pick Dan Snyder.
Thank you.
No, I can't. Nothing. There's nothing in my life force. I'm going to say this. The Commanders are a dumb name first and foremost, but getting to the Dan Snyder, I would like to say that Dan Snyder sells the team because he's just a colossal moron, or number two, he passes away and the Commanders get their dignity back, and number three, I like the name Washington Football Team, and I thought that was genuinely
It was
not
great.
lying or exaggerating. I thought that was a unique name.
It was
'cause
great.
It didn't have an S on the end of it. I like the WFT. I like how the helmets were as bland as the Browns helmets. I loved it. I genuinely did, and I wish they kept that name.
It reminds me a lot of European football, where it's like football
Yeah,
club, like Chelsea Football Club or Arsenal Football
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah, don't they do it by? I could be wrong, but they do it by location. I like the fact that who's playing the Steelers? Oh, Washington. I like that. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
it by.
I got the Packers. I really think like if there's a team that after losing to the fucking Giants and the fucking Jets, the Jets have a little more oomph to that fucking that didn't really come through. But I mean, shit, they've been winning too. Good for them. But those Packers, man, if they're losing at halftime to the Commanders, Aaron Rodgers has got to fucking wake up and win this game. If he loses this game, this Packers team is done for. They're cooked.
Yeah, they might not. They probably shouldn't have kept them if they lose this. If they don't make the playoffs, dude, that's gonna be an even bigger failure than last year. Like,
Yeah,
it's gonna
that's
be
tough.
like they've made one Super Bowl with Rodgers, one Super Bowl with Favre. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm begging for them to win this for like normalcy. I don't know.
Literally,
Patrick
like,
Mahomes has gone to 2 Super Bowls in a very closer window than Aaron Rodgers has had in his entire career.
yeah.
All right.
And yeah.
I was just gonna keep scooting on.
Yeah, no,
Titans
dude,
Colts.
yeah.
I have the Titans because the Titans beat the Colts last time. The Colts team is abysmal. Fuck the Colts. Anyway, Titans.
I have the Colts.
Where is it being played?
That is all.
I don't know. Where is it being
If it's Indianapolis, actually, I think I'll pick Colts regardless. I do believe that this is not a Matt Mayonnaise game, and this is a Matty Ice game.
This is
I can see him
Indianapolis
lighting
at
them up.
Tennessee.
Okay, yeah, dude. Listen, I do genuinely believe that this will not be a room temperature mayonnaise game. We're gonna get Matty Ice. Quote me on that.
The Giants did
don't
embarrass the
believe so.
Titans at home, so it's not like the Titans have been,
That is true.
you know.
The
I have
Titans,
anyway.
are they a football team? Moving on.
I have the Raiders over the Texans. That's
Hey, remember them.
I don't think that's.
Was a good one.
I have the Raiders.
What
over
did you
the
say, Alex?
Who you
I
got?
have the Raiders over the Texans.
Oh God,
Texans team is abysmal.
I want to say that
Hold
if
on. Hold on.
Oh, well.
I need to butt in here before May makes his pick. Jack Easterby, football Joel Osteen, is gone. Bad guy gone. Bad guy that forced players out of Houston is gone. I'm rolling with the fucking Houston Texans. This is like Matt Rule was bad guy gone. This was like cancer to this organization. Half the reason everything went to shit level, bad guy gone. Texans fans were doing victory parades on social media over like a guy that was not even like in the coaching staff. Like he was just like an exec, but he had that much of an impact on this team. He was the reason so many guys wanted out. Like he is the ultimate bad guy gone. And if the Texans don't win this game, I'm giving up on this idea, but fuck it, I'm rolling with them.
May, are you on the bad guy gone train?
Hey, here are my thoughts. If Josh McDaniels has to lose to another shitty team, I feel like the fans are just gonna riot. If you ever want to have a fun time after a Josh McDaniels Raiders loss, and no offense, he helped us win Super Bowls. Respect is due. But if you ever want to laugh your ass off, go on YouTube, go to his post-game press conferences. People really clown on Josh McDaniels on those YouTube comments. Like it's one of those things where I'd laugh my butt off laying in bed. I'm going to pick the Raiders, but if they get clowned on, I am not surprised by any way, shape, or form because the players are giving up. Devontae Adams got pissed off. He shouldn't have shoved that guy. But they are just getting demotivated. But yeah, they are losing morale by the day.
Alright,
They
so
should win.
I have quick fire. Basically, we're at 30 minutes, so we're gonna quick fire because
That's
I
okay.
to 30 minutes. Jets Broncos.
I got Broncos.
I'm
I
going
got Jets.
to say Jets just because I loved Russell Wilson, but Let's Ride is no longer a thing.
I'm
So-
sick of primetime Broncos. I am hoping that this improves.
I'm sick of this shit, Jack. No. I'm done with them.
I have the Niners over the Chiefs because I'm biased and I really want to believe that my team can win. I have the Niners over the Chiefs. I know Jack has the Chiefs over the Niners. May, I'm guessing you have the Chiefs over the Niners.
Y'all, no offense, aren't y'all like a bunch
got
of
the
third
Chiefs.
stringers and misfits?
Hey, the Niners?
Yeah. Aren't you guys really injured?
The defense is really injured. The offense, we lost Trent Williams. We lost Mike McGlinchey. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with my homeboy.
Yep, as I thought. Chargers Seahawks. I have the Chargers. Is that even a question?
Ooh, no, I'm gonna pick
is
the
that-
Seahawks. That is the dub of the century. That's a pick that y'all are gonna be surprised. I think Geno Smith got it.
Dude, Geno Smith is not better than Jay Herbo, and Jay Herbo
He's
is
not.
gonna win.
Herbert is an extremely good quarterback, and I wish him all the luck in the world. But for some reason, Pete Carroll has this magical orb and this magical bubble where quarterbacks in it up there play really well. And I'm just gonna go with Geno and Pete Carroll. I think they can pull out the dub.
What the fuck has happened to Keenan Allen? Because I haven't heard a single thing about him this year.
He's been hurt.
Got it. That's why. Next pick. I changed my pick just now. I had the Steelers over the Dolphins because I think, as we were talking in the tree interview, the Dolphins might be cursed. Fuck the Dolphins.
I am okay with. I mean, other than that funny thing that I had, as you guys all heard, that fan interaction that I had.
Yes.
Yeah. Other than that, like I've met some really nice Dolphins fans, and I'm okay with the Dolphins. But yeah, who are they playing?
The Steelers.
Oh, I'm gonna pick this. Oh my God, Brian Flores revenge game. Yeah, I'm picking the Steelers. Are you kidding me?
I'm rolling with the Steelers.
All right. And Patriots Bears. I obviously have the Bears.
Fuck
No, he's joking.
you.
He's joking. He's joking. He's joking.
Fuck
He's joking.
you
He's joking.
in the Lombardi trophies you can't stand on. That's dumb.
May
Picking the
I
Bears.
picked I picked the Patriots. Don't worry. I was joking.
If you listen. If we were playing the Giants, I get it. We're playing some other dumpster team. Listen. If we lose to the Bears, fine. You can make fun of me because then we don't deserve anything. But the Bears, dude, I respect Justin Fields, but the team in general is just poop.
All right, and a quick.
I'm rooting for Justin Fields. Fuck you guys.
You're picking the Bears?
No, but I'm saying I'm picking the Pats, obviously, but I like Justin Fields. I think he's a good guy. I really hope for the best for him.
Okay, so we're gonna do a quick fire MLB update by our MLB expertise jackbot.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck is going on? So I don't know if it's the bye. I don't know what's going on because the teams that got eliminated were saying it was the bye. The wild card teams are saying it's a shitty excuse. I mean, the Braves out, beat by the fucking Phillies, who are playing their best baseball right now when it counts.
Bryce Harper.
And they've definitely got some. They've got some magic to them. The Padres beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers are like their dads, and here they come and they beat them in 4. Didn't even take it to a game 5. Yankees Guardians was supposed to be played tonight. Was supposed to be over by now, but the fucking rain, because MLB hasn't gotten around to the whole putting a roof on the stadium yet. I don't understand why Yankee Stadium. The Yankees have all this fucking money and they can't afford a retractable roof. 2 games now rained out at the stadium. But they're probably getting eliminated tomorrow.
No, remember what the king said. It's all about ego. Like if they won so many in the same stadium or whatever you want to call it or had luck, they're so crowded with ego. That's such a true statement. They're not going to change in their ways at all. And I know I'm not a
Yeah.
baseball guy, but they are so caught up. Even the Red Sox are just like that. I'll be honest. They're caught in their own ego and they live in 2004 or 3 or whatever it is.
And
But yeah,
I want to be specific that is in reference to the front office
yeah,
and to the ownership. That is the approach to building a team.
indeed.
This is a Yankees team that stuck with Isaiah Kiner Falefa for 166 games, and then only when they were facing elimination did they admit, wow, this guy's ass cheeks defensively. Maybe he shouldn't be our starting shortstop on a team that almost won 100 games this year. But no, it took until they were about to get fucking eliminated by the fucking Cleveland Guardians for them to admit one mistake. And they still haven't admitted any of the others or changed their ways.
So you know how NFL has like what was it, an 18 game bracket now or whatever? How many games are in a regular season bracket for MLB? Isn't it a large amount?
162.
What?
Yeah.
Are they just playing every day?
Yeah,
That's
from
crazy.
like opening day is in the spring, like early spring, like April-ish. And then it goes through regular season this year, ended in early October, and then you've got the playoffs through early to mid-November. I think early November.
So May, just letting you know, May, they play series where they play like 3 or 4 consecutive games.
Oh yeah, I know in the
row.
playoffs, like yeah, that's
Well,
like,
no,
I know
also
that-
during the
that's
season.
in the season.
Like,
That's the season.
They
May.
play. So like during the regular season, like let's say the Yankees, the Red Sox will come to town for like 4 games in the Bronx. They'd play there. And then let's say, I don't know, the Minnesota Twins come to the Bronx for like 3 games and they play there all like consecutively, right? And then maybe the Yankees go down to like the West Coast. They go out to the West Coast and they play like the Mariners for a couple. Maybe they play the Angels for a couple. I don't know. Like but you're always playing multiple games against each team when you face them.
Okay, that's understandable.
This is why depth is so important.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that's just so crazy. Like, I feel like you play every other day. That's so stressful on
You
stamina.
play nearly every day.
Yeah,
Off days
that's
are much
just-
rarer than game days.
That's scary.
Well, on the other hand, losing is much less of a big deal. Because usually baseball fans tend to ride not on sweeping a series and winning every game, but on winning those series, right? So it makes losing a little easier to stomach, at least until the playoffs. It's not like the NFL where every week is a win or be depressed forever.
What team has the most like wins in the regular? Like, has there ever been a team that went undefeated or dominated in MLB?
Not nearly undefeated. But there have been some dominant teams. I mean, this year the Dodgers won 111 games,
Yep.
and they're already out of the playoffs. But
They suck.
yeah, they got beaten by the Padres, who won 22 fewer games. Anyway, Yankees probably get eliminated tomorrow, and even though the Astros started off super slow, Justin Verlander got lit up. Of course they came back in that game. Of course they came back in the next game. And of course, after an 18-inning marathon, they sweep the fucking Mariners because we can't have anything good in this world. So it's underdog, probably underdog, and the fucking Houston Astros.
The Astros should be relegated for what they did with the trash cans. Like, I know,
Like, actually,
like, relegated.
people act like other teams did similar things. They did not.
No.
The Astros scandal was so far above other team sign stealing. Like, yes, the Yankees got punished for like using an Apple Watch to communicate. That was nowhere near the sophisticated setup, using a camera, using technology, all of that. And the Astros did that after all the teams were warned about electronic sign stealing. Other teams like the Yankees stopped after that warning.
Me being a Patriots fan, listening about cheating in professional sports and just looking down at my phone, trying not to make any noise.
The Astros are genuinely the biggest scandal, like cheating scandal in sports in the last like decade. At
Would you
least
say
in
Idea.
American
professional
sports?
Idea.
American
Jack?
professional.
Jack,
Yeah.
idea.
Yes.
The Astros get removed from the MLB, and the banana fuckers. I don't know their name. I don't know their actual name.
Savannah
What are they
Bananas.
named? The Savannah Bananas come to the MLB, and they get. That's a.
They're They're like the
Good idea.
Globetrotters of baseball. They
I
don't
know.
even play like baseball. They play quote unquote banana ball,
Yeah.
where it's like timed, and each inning, if you score more runs in an inning than the other team, that's like a point for your team. I don't know, man.
Bro,
it's
but like
it's
bring
weird.
them to the MLB.
If you told me that I'm
Switch
watching
the
a game
Astros
called
on
Banana
that.
Ball, I'm gonna be a diehard fan. That sounds funny as hell.
Dude,
And
the
dope.
bananas are incredible. I wish I was anywhere near where they'll be playing when they'll be playing. Because God, I would love to see that. It's just it's so much fun. The idea of like a Globetrotters of baseball is great to me.
Yeah, you're here to baseball. The baseball's your favorite sport, so that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but also they have so much fun doing it.
Oh yeah, no, the
Like
games
the
are
umpire,
lit.
the umpire's like twerking as he's cleaning off the plate. Because the umpire that they have is like his whole thing is that he also participates in it. His like I think his TikTok is like the dancing umpire. Like every single aspect of this game is designed for entertainment.
I love it. I love it. Can you watch it like on TV?
I think they're on ESPN sometimes.
I need.
Don't
Jack,
quote me on
you-
that, but I
Jack,
think they
you,
are.
me, and May need to watch a Savannah Bananas game.
It is mid-October, so I
Is
don't
this
know
the-
if they're
is-
still playing right
I
now.
understand
this
that,
the-
but like when they're back.
Is this the equivalent versus U.S. football versus a U.K. rugby sort of thing, where it's sort of like familiar, like similar?
It's not really. It's like they play normal baseball rules, but they change how the scoring works to make there be more consistent interest instead of the middle innings being kind of dead. But it's really a lot more similar to what the Globetrotters do with basketball, where they add some different rules. Like the Globetrotters have like those 4-point dots on the court, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen a Globetrotters game. I've been to.
Yeah, it's an acted fixed thing. Like a,
Yeah. Well, it's not fixed necessarily. Like in the Globetrotters case, it is, but they're still playing the sport. But it's playing to put on a show, not playing to be competitive.
Krusty the Clown, he put all of his money against the Harlem Globetrotters and lost.
Have
Anyway.
the Bananas ever lost a game? Same with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah,
Have
I'm
they
pretty sure
truly lost a game?
So the team that they play is like the Party Animals.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they actually do lose.
Oh.
Someone's got a drug test the party animal. They might be up to something.
No, but like have the Globetrotters ever lost? Because I don't feel like because I
So
think they have.
I mean, they are a legitimate summer team, for college summer ball.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure they do beat the quote unquote Party Animals.
Okay.
Or no, they do lose to the quote unquote Party Animals every now and then.
Okay. Got it. I guess it's like less fixed than the Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. We'll have the tree interview up tomorrow. Correct?
Shout out to my
That's the
favorite
goal.
team. I know nothing
Jack's gonna
about
watch it
the
whenever he wakes
bananas.
up tomorrow, and after his whatever it is, Jack's gonna watch it tomorrow and upload it, edit it out the bad parts, which I don't think there are any, but
Banana Sports team is
You
now
know.
my new favorite team. Banana Sports
upload
team.
it, all that.
Banana ball.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Look out for the tree video tomorrow, and peace.